so lit. You stand on the San Clemente shoreline and look on a wavering horizon and wonder when the tsunami is coming. And if arrangements could be made to formally greet it with a luau, a poetry reading, and a phone call from whoever the leader of the free world might be at that particular moment. Until then, these warm breezes, which make your spine light up like a South Strip Vegas Christmas tree, these Santa Anas that make the lot owners in the hills terribly nervous, are the only communications that can be banked with the elemental gods whose benevolence over the long term could be deemed unstable at best. Down the shoreline, out into the overdeveloped frontage streets, and through the relevant commercial drags, all you can see is your fellow amoeba, born into flux, yet everywhere bound by reflections of starlight, more and more refined into trans-global ley lines secured primarily through their own spinal coils, all these recurring journal entries, an interlude by your own stricken agendas. Back at the ensconcements, you sneer at the brutal gallery of flickering BFF salvations. Don't harsh my breeze, Mom, as you generously distribute secular attachments throughout the landscape, like Johnny Appleseed gone zen on a karmic bender. Flavored cigarettes given over to the heartbroken members of the writing group. Chapbooks to those editors you never talk to anymore. The porn password to the Austin poet whose rent boy just disappeared for what should be the last time. You're shedding vices like a method actor on cold turkey. Own the fog, its musty, crisp aroma, an adjutant to your abused sinuses, a sweet gray masochism to wrap about the torso. You own the coming summer-winter, shaking out ills in the fluorescent dawn, singing the insides of your tainted gums. But that rhythmic tsunami, inhale, exhale of forgotten things, comes roaring back when you least expect, doesn't it? No warning, not in single or individual components, but all at once, a wave that could have come from nowhere but the empire of psyche, because you didn't see it, and it is the nature of that element so casually invoked, so casually manipulated to do so. The only thing you refuse to release now is this ubiquitous starlight. Give none of it away now, not one photon. As if any of us could. The point is to be through pretending that there is anything else. We should own the frequency of our temperate rays, no matter how gravitationally challenged they are by the dark matter radiating from our forever reptile hearts. A billowing gray behemoth rises up to devour your dear barricaded peninsula in its mouthless maw. Somewhere up there, in the neon lotus festooned wrinkles, the chattering teeth and rolling eyes snake their heads and moan, all the while knowing to dig just a little deeper into already furrowed wrists. Keep us safe and numb in the shadow of the billowing gray behemoth runs every version of this left-handed prayer. You so engaged, so connected. You so identified, so realized. You so manifest. You so lit on every channel. Not until it was too late did you find yourself ensnared in weeds whose roots were not thoroughly pulled and eradicated decades ago. So give up. Dive into her waters and let the Olympians have their turn at you. Otherwise, you will have to go through all of this over and over again. Days, weeks, years, decades, lifetimes from now. All of it again and again. Just give up. You must believe that the casually invoked element will inevitably have its way with you if you are to invoke it so casually. Otherwise, there would be no other choice but to self-combust above the glare of the horror that is the greater Los Angeles basin, an eye forever staring up into the unforgiving of the void.